What makes Macbeth's language so powerful? How does Shakespeare use rhythm, structure, and symbolism to shape meaning and reveal character psychology? Welcome to Guides English Language and Literature. In this video, we break down the language of Macbeth, exploring blank verse, prose, rhymed speech, repetition, imagery, and symbols, to uncover how Shakespeare's words create tension, foreshadow events, and reflect the characters' inner conflicts. Blank verse. Most noble characters in Macbeth speak in blank verse, which is unrhymed iambic pentameter, a 10-syllable line with alternating unstressed and stressed beats. This gives their speech a controlled, rhythmic quality fitting the serious tone of the play. Blank verse reflects status and order. Characters like Macbeth, Lady Macbeth, Banquo, Duncan, and Macduff speak this way, emphasizing their noble rank. As the play progresses, Shakespeare manipulates the structure. Macbeth's speech, for instance, becomes more fragmented, reflecting his deteriorating state of mind. Prose. Prose, ordinary, unstructured speech, appears in moments of distress, madness, or informality. It is used by lower-status characters, such as the porter and gentlewoman. Characters in extreme emotional states, like Lady Macbeth's sleepwalking scene. Comic relief scenes, often to break tension. The contrast between prose and verse highlights shifts in tone, making moments of disorder or distress stand out. Rhymed verse and trochaic tetrameter. Rhymed verse appears in key moments to create emphasis and dramatic effect. It is used in The Witch's Spells and Prophecies, which are highly rhythmic and chant-like. Closing couplets, which reinforce finality and emphasize key ideas. Moments of certainty or fate, where characters reflect on their decisions or destiny. The witch's speech stands out because it follows a trochaic tetrameter rhythm. Trochaic tetrameter consists of 4 stressed-unstressed beats per line, making it distinct from the noble character's iambic pentameter. This chant-like rhythm makes the witches sound unnatural and supernatural, reinforcing their eerie presence in the play. Structure and repetition. Shakespeare enhances Macbeth's themes through structural techniques. Trochaic tetrameter, used by the witches to create a hypnotic, unnatural rhythm, setting them apart from mortal characters. Repetition. Words and phrases are repeated to show obsession, guilt, or fate, such as Macbeth's increasing despair or Lady Macbeth's guilt-driven hallucinations. Parallel structure. The play mirrors phrases between characters, reinforcing connections between ambition, morality, and power. Interruptions and broken lines. Shared iambic pentameter lines in dialogue create a sense of urgency and tension, particularly in dramatic conversations. Imagery. Key symbols in Macbeth's language. Shakespeare's use of imagery and symbolism reinforces Macbeth's major themes. The key recurring images include blood, symbolizes guilt, violence, and betrayal. Characters often reference blood when discussing their crimes and regrets. Darkness and night represents evil, secrecy, and the supernatural. Many of the play's most sinister events happen at night. Light, a contrast to darkness. Light symbolizes goodness, rightful rule, and hope. Sleep represents peace, innocence, and conscience. Those who commit crimes in the play are often plagued by sleeplessness. Nature and animal imagery. Disorder in nature mirrors political disorder, linking to the concept of the great chain of being. Clothing imagery. Power and authority are often compared to garments, reflecting the idea that Macbeth's rule is unnatural and undeserved. Hallucinations reflect psychological torment, as both Macbeth and Lady Macbeth experience visions linked to their guilt. Symbols in Macbeth. Beyond imagery, Shakespeare uses symbols that deepen the play's meaning. The dagger. Macbeth's vision of a dagger before Duncan's murder represents his ambition and descent into violence. The crown symbolizes ambition and power, but Macbeth's crown is described as fruitless, emphasizing his lack of a lasting legacy. Weather and storms. The witches' connection to thunder and lightning reflects their influence over fate and chaos in the natural world. Hands and washing. Lady Macbeth's repeated attempts to wash away blood symbolize guilt and the inability to escape one's past actions. Allusions in Macbeth. An allusion is a reference to a historical, literary, religious, or mythological figure or event, which adds deeper meaning to a text. In Macbeth, Shakespeare includes biblical allusions. Macbeth's crime is depicted as too great for divine forgiveness, linking his downfall to themes of sin and justice. Classical mythology. The witches serve Hecate, the goddess of witchcraft, reinforcing their supernatural influence. Historical references. The play echoes fears of regicide, relevant to King James I's reign, especially after the Gunpowder Plot. Greek tragedy influences. Macbeth resembles classic tragic heroes like Oedipus, whose downfall is driven by fatal flaws. By using allusions, Shakespeare connects Macbeth's story to larger, universal themes of fate, morality, and power. Shakespeare's use of language, structure, and symbolism gives Macbeth its haunting, dramatic power. From repetitive phrases that reveal guilt to prophetic speech that blurs fate and free will, every linguistic choice contributes to the play's psychological intensity. But there's more to uncover. In the next video, we continue our overview of language in Macbeth by analyzing dramatic irony, supernatural speech, and equivocation, key elements that shape the play's suspense and deeper meaning. Stay tuned.